What's up, guys? This is Jay from Generation Geek, and today I have another most powerful feat list for no other than Ilyana Rasputin Magik. So of course Magik has become more popular, of course, like the other characters, because of Marvel Rivals. And I always knew of Magik, of course, being a comic fan, reading all the X-Men books and stuff like that. But after going through like some of her feats, like I did not know Magik was this powerful. Literally, I don't know how she is not an Omega level mutant with things that she can do, and literally her potential is like beyond belief. But first, before we get into that, if you guys are new here, please like, share, and subscribe, and join the Geek fam. We would love to have you. Back to what I was saying about Magik being one of the most powerful mutants on the planet. Okay, so we know that she has her mutant power. She can create the stepping disc, in which she can go anywhere that she pleases. When I say anywhere, Magik can literally step through time and go to any dimension, any part of the universe, any timeline that she wants. That alone makes her a universal, multiversal teleporter, where she can be anywhere at any time at once. So yes, we have seen instances in which Magik has taken the X-Men and many other characters to different timelines. We've seen Magik literally go from one part of the universe to the other. We've seen instances of Magik literally sending things to the sun. And the things that she does with these stepping discs are super impressive. Of course, she has her fighting capability, which is super underrated. She can teleport, jump from anywhere like instantly. She was able to even like dodge a hammer throw from Thor by literally just ducking it. And Thor can throw that hammer many times faster than light, and Magik was just able to like instantly teleport without even batting an eye. We've seen her do things with her stepping disc, like literally chop up a sentinel. When I say chop up a sentinel, literally she made a portal big enough for the sentinel to drop under it, and as it dropped, she kept closing it and opening it, so it was literally just chopping the sentinel up piece by piece, from the legs to the thighs to the butt to the chest. Like literally was just chopping up the entire sentinel. So it shows that she's like strategic and technical with her teleportation abilities as well. We've seen Magik literally go to space and pull her friends and allies from space. We've seen her teleport entire teams of heroes, villains. And I'm talking about big heroes and villains like Devil Dinosaur. She was able to teleport Devil Dinosaur with her as well, with all these other heroes. We've seen her teleport the entire Jean Grey School. We've seen her teleport the entirety of the X-Men team from Earth to the blue area of the moon, where they can breathe in space and things like that. Magik can also bring energy from these stepping discs from Limbo, which she obviously has the connection to and was the queen of Limbo. She literally can bring demons from the stepping disc. Like you can see this instance, like she brought literally like big giant demon arms from Limbo, 3 of them, to like just tear this building apart. Literally just open up the teleport, and all you see is these arms just clawing and ripping this building apart. We've even seen her powers go out of control and literally was tearing Limbo and the dark dimension apart. Literally, like it was killing Dormammu, because it was this whole situation in which basically Limbo was being collided with the dark dimension, and Dormammu, being him, was trying to take advantage of this and absorb it, but it literally was killing Dormammu. It ended up going to this whole thing in which literally Magik literally beat Dormammu himself. Like literally she absorbed both parts of the dimension and became this powerful like mixed being from being a dark child and having the Limbo power, and literally had Dormammu on his knees begging to make a deal. Like she literally beat and humbled Dormammu. And not only Dormammu, she's had instances of beating Doctor Strange too. Like literally challenged her in Limbo, where she is the most powerful, and humbled Doctor Strange himself, the Sorcerer Supreme. Then she has a soul sword, which is the entirety of her soul, and she can literally like shapeshift into anything she wants. Like she can make it into like a freaking motorcycle turret, like a Beyblade where like can boomerang back and things like that, slingshot, knives, anything. She can make her soul sword into anything that she chooses, but of course she likes the big blade. And it also can like go through intangible beings like Vision. Literally can cut through Colossus, who's like a horseman of apocalypse. Like literally can cut through pretty much anything. It disrupts magic, any type of spell, energy, blast, anything. Magik's soul sword can literally affect anything. And of course Magik is a skilled magician. Like she can do almost anything when it comes to magic. You're talking about like elemental things, teleportation without her own powers, like anything that you can think of, making fire, ice. She can conjure, like one time with Colossus, she conjured like a shadow version of himself. Like she can literally do all the things that you can expect from Magik. She even went back in time one time before she's like being persecuted and stuff like that, to a time where Doctor Strange, 1, did not know who she was, and 2, was not even an Avenger yet, and literally taught her mystical knowledge. So she even has abilities to go back in time to learn things that she didn't know before. Like literally Magik can go back in time and literally alter the entire course of any timeline in reality. Like how does that not make her an Omega level threat? Like Magik is literally so underrated. With her soul sword, she was able to literally cut off Colossus' connection to Sidorak, and we're talking about the Dregonaut, the unstoppable Colossus who had the power of this demonic entity in Sidorak, which makes him virtually unstoppable. Was literally able to just cut off his connection to him, like literally tricked him into becoming the avatar of Sidorak. And then at any time she chose, she could have separated, and it really like pissed Colossus off of her. And they didn't talk for a while. He was like, "You could have got rid of that demon for me at any time." And she's like, "Yeah, but you know, it had its uses and things like that." And literally, it was just crazy. And of course, she was a member of the Phoenix Five at one point, in which the Phoenix came down and got split into like the 5 X-Men members. I believe it was Namor, Magik, Colossus, Cyclops, and Emma Frost. And of course, they ended up losing the power. Like Spider-Man tricked Colossus and Magik into fighting each other, and then the power left her. But it was a side effect. It actually made her abilities stronger. Like literally now she has this different type of energy coursing through her. She's able to obviously channel the power from Limbo, from these teleporters, from her stepping disc, and literally project them as energy and do all this other crazy stuff. Like literally she got stronger from the Phoenix Force, and she just like keeps going up the scale. Of course, with her abilities and her combat knowledge, she was able to overcome the demon Belasco, who is the one that brought her to Limbo in the first place, and planned on using her as this vessel, as a doorway to come to the human world and take over. And of course, she turned that back on him because she learned all the magic and stuff and learned more about her abilities and ended up overthrowing Belasco, which she became the queen of Limbo. Till at some point she gave it over to Madeline Pryor, who became the Goblin Queen, but that's a whole nother story for another day. Magik has shown the ability to like fly, float. Obviously, she can like block energy by creating, special shields and stuff with her soul sword or with magic. She's able to use it like smart, like where Black Knight was having this super high fall, and of course it would have killed him or any other human being. She literally created a portal that he went through, shot him up in the air to take the momentum away, and then he just basically landed safely. And he's like, "Oh my, thanks, Ileana." Like, she's so smart and technical. Like, just the fact of having the raw power to do things she can do, but she's also technical and smart and sneaky and has all these abilities. Like, she really is supremely underrated. She is literally one of the most powerful and technical mutants that we have in the X-Men. And that is my list. Did you guys know that Magik was this powerful? I had no idea. And she has so many other feats that I just couldn't get into because of time. But literally, Magik is supremely overrated. And is there any character you like to see me cover? Leave that in the comments below. And as always, if you guys are new here, please like, share, subscribe, and join Geek fam. We would love to have you. I have been Jay from Generation Geek. Y'all be blessed and peace.
We interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
Hey, it's Doc Solo here. Thank you guys so much for watching this video and clicking on our channel. But I have a very small favor to ask. This is a new venture for us, and we're very, very grateful for you guys consuming our content. But if you do one small thing and actually subscribe and hit the notification bell, we notice that despite having respectful views for a channel this size, that many people that are watching and even commenting aren't actually subscribing. And so if you'd like to see more from us and to just encourage us to continue because you dig what we're putting down, please hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you know when we post new content and when we go live, and we will endeavor to continue to bring you some of the most relevant content that we possibly can. And so thank you so much. I got work to do. Enjoy the video.